Hey, let's get this video started with video sync cut. There we go. Join map. I just want a team that isn't retardedly unbalanced. Just once, please. Oh, let me guess. I'm going to join a team that's just about to get rolled. Oh no! Beginning of the match, there's actually a chance that it's not going to be a complete disaster. That's hopeful. Although it looks like it's going to be unbalanced in the other way. Like, there's no blue team of which to speak of. There's no blue team to speak of. We have balance one. Can we just have balance once, please? But by the looks of it, there's not going to be no balance. Oh look, blue team's going to get rolled. Look at all the baby blues they got. What? It disturbs me that TF2 has a way to balance, and yet somehow it remains hilariously unbalanced like every match. Ugh. I'm the only thing here. Oh, there's a scoop now. It's ours, and a demo, and a soldier. Is that our sentry or their sentry? Ours. Of course it's ours. We're rolling them really hard. Yep. They bet. I do hope that's kind of turtling on last. Yeah, because as it stands, that's their only chance. Oh, don't Uber me! I just want Ubering! Get off! Get off! We could have capped if you didn't Uber. Your Uber was actually unnecessary. And we predictably roll. Ugh, I'm not even staying. It's not worth it. No, man wrong, so it's at least a normal map. I'm sick of Halloween, I'm sick of the spells. Can we just have it where it's not retardedly unbalanced just once? And if it becomes unbalanced, and if in the next match I come into is as badly balanced as that one where one team just rolls, then I am playing with bots again, because the bots at least play like half the teams that you come across. Now it is unfortunately half the teams. But like Valve, you've got a way of balancing. It's called this thing. And yet, the amount of times that you see like a team that's like one colour and one amount, the rest are just baby blues, like every time. And normally, if you join the match late, you always get dumped on the shit team because the shit team's the only one that ever has vacancies. Like, this match has just begun, and I immediately know this is going to go badly because we've got 3 spies, 2 of which are just spy crabbing at spawn with monoculus heads. To the point when... Oh god, Scout, I gave you the opportunity... Wait, 82345? I've seen that guy before. Oh god, it's just that server again. Please tell... No, the rest of them don't look for me. Wait, Epstein's Love, wasn't he on the other? Oh no, the spy... They've got... we've got spies. We're Team Spy, right. Well... Turtle on last is looking like the only valid strategy because it's the only thing that's going to win. Because at this point... And there's the bloody Natasha Heavy again. Because their team. They have a team. We have. What the? No, I don't. I think he knows where I went less than I do. And my team is where? Oh, doing nothing. Right. If you can't buy just Turtle. Because there's like, well, nothing else is going to stand a chance, is it? I mean, look at this team. Oh, we've got the Sniper. I call it the Sniper. It's a Sniper when it's fucking useless. We're building on last. I know this point isn't particularly defensible. Like their whole team. Thank you, Mini Engie. And the Heavy has arrived. The whole team! And where's our... And it's like, there's 2 engineers. That's all we have. We have 2 engineers. That's all we have. Is engine... Yeah, there is a sad point where it is just like... What? Why? Bad Pyro. And... That sentry is so fucking useless. It doesn't have range. Ugh, where? Where's this? Oh, at least the Spencer's on the teleporter. It probably was quicker to go to spawn, but... That's a terrible sentry. I love how they're in our base so conclusively that they can attack. They can demo spam us. Oh, thank you, Pyro. See, I would have been dead so many... Where's that NG going? The random having a medic helps so much. This fucking heavy. Oh. Someone actually bought that overpriced. Oh look, one of them. Wait, that's a pyro. I assume the thing Oh, sentry. Oh god, there's bloody scooters, man. And he with shit, random shit. Brilliant. The scout with random shittacles. And the heavy with horrific aim. And look, the scout got random crits again. The Natasha is bad. I don't know why you would use it. It's just bad. Is this the one that only... Oh, that's the one that didn't go anywhere. At least he's made it an exit now, so it's double-ended. They're recapping the point immediately because we've got no resistance. And they've got, like, that entire... They've got that entire... Oh, and of course they've got an Uber. And 20 seconds later... Like, they've got, like, their whole team. Meanwhile, I've got almost as much points as most of my team. Which is kind of sad. How that medic doesn't have as many, I don't know, because he was pinned up my arse for most of it. That pyro is a spy! Because I know they've got a spy. Oh, random shits on a heavy is dirty. Like, really dirty. How does this medic always have a fucking Uber? Without fail, this medic has an Uber. Like, and we have lost because our well done, shit sent. Yes. What is our team doing? Fucking nothing. Ugh, fuck it, I'm going with bots. I mean, oh, the bots at least. Yeah, at least the bots actually play the fucking game and do things. Like, that team really did just consist of, like, a medic, me, and the bloody engineers building in, like, a pretty terrible spot. And the enemy team consisted of, like, a whole team that actually moved as a unit. And... yeah, that was pretty much it. And can we just have one match where it isn't grotesquely unbalanced?
Heavy, it's calling. I'm cashing in favor on this one.
The bots, I honestly swear that you would do better with bot teams on in many situations. You know, like if half your team was bots, at least you'd have half your team supporting you. And like actually being aggressive. And you wouldn't just have like 5 spies on your team. See, the bots, they all move up, they all attack, they all defend. They actually do shit. They even attack the spawn doors, that's authentic. How do you charge? 7. Like, what? At least, see? My team has already got more points. They're already getting more points, because they're actually doing shit. See, at least they actually push. That's unusual. I've seen it with a bushwhacker held like a combo. I've never seen a rock. And not me is authentically bad. You know, he is authentic. He is very authentic. Like, very authentic. Has that engineer got a dispenser? No, he hasn't. Oh my god, free health. Yeah. This is looking... See, but even then the bots have at least... Except not... Oh no, not me, has actually... He moved up and actually has done something. Because the bot snipers are better than like the vast majority of real snipers. Because they're kind of aimbotty. See, the thing, this is something I'd never see with my normal teams. It's going to the cart. Like, you never see that, because your teams never do anything. Like, you've always just got to push it yourself, because the rest of your team does fucking nothing. Especially this, I mean, this effect... Glorified toaster with legs is authentically awful, but it's an engineer on offense, he's going to be pretty awful. What the fuck is it? Where's the sentry? Where the fuck is that sentry? See, the bots do build sentries in the weirdest of places. Like, that sentry wouldn't work. Ever. And yet somehow with the bots it does.
Hey Pyro, calling here.
Ugh.
This contract just came in.
See, that's a terrible and then body shot by the sniper. Because it'll just determine... Like, the bots do seem completely... That's something I've noticed, is the bots do seem completely defeated by sentries. But also devastate your anytime you build a sentry, it's guaranteed to be lost immediately. Fuck! Like, what? Just hit me from behind? Sometimes you do feel like actually being a medic and just Ubering them actually works. Of course, you've got to find one to Uber. Like, if you like Uber the heavy, it probably will just destroy them. That beef is just bad. That's because he's their spy. The Combine is just stuck. Actually, this is perfect to build Uber on. Yeah, he's well and truly... Oh god, that actually is like a... Great. Gotta kill self, because apparently you can get stuck on that wall. And the scout's turned into a turret as a result. Oh dear. This is the thing, is I can at least rely on the bots to actually do something and move on. They're not the brightest, they're not the best. But at least they actually try. And body shot by the bullshit, because it is just like, it is a choice of headshot, body shot, or miss. It doesn't seem to have any distinction between. Like, there is no distinction. It does seem to be either headshot, body shot, or dead. Yeah, well... And then blue team, once it gets staggered, it's lost. Because that... And that's the thing with the bots, is no matter what happens, red team will probably always win. Depends where it depends where the point is in proximity to their spawn. If this point is right next to their spawn, red team pretty much will not lose. It's like they just won't lose because they can't. Because they can't move up from the spots. It's like a red defense. It's like they'll always lose first point because they simply can't get there. And blue obviously has the advantage of being right next to spawn, but that basically determines how the bots win. It's the further from spawn they are, the more the point is, the less likely that team is going to win.
Building the sentry.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Move out. Go on, get.
That's just how it is with the bots.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but with players, it does seem to me that like they can't even win when they're right next to spawn.
1.
Bonus ducks.
you know, because red team won't move up past a certain point.
Sentry, go up. You're all right, Doc. Packing up. Out of my way! Out of my way!
God, did you just spam it out immediately?
Dispenser going up.
Like, they see a sentry, like, their whole team will just descend on it.
I'm moving this. That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Bonus ducks!
Sentry down!
Like, just no matter what you do, their team will just descend and it will die.
Sentry down!
Because no matter where they are, they will spam that sentry. If they can see it, they will spam it. I'm just testing the logic of this. I think they've given up with this point.
That was getting heavy.
But yeah,
Just stop trying to mess with all.
like, you immediately just boom, their whole team just destroyed. Like, they see a sentry, every bot will override its targeting. Like, every single one. Oh, it actually got one. But by the same logic, the bots pretty much don't move. They don't move up. Like, at all. Like, they refuse. Like, red basically won't lose the point.
Bonus ducks!
I love how it keeps getting the same one. Yeah, because they basically cannot go this way.
I'm moving this. That was getting heavy. Moving out. That there wasn't getting any lighter.
And this is immediately down.
Bonus ducks!
Sentry down.
See, that's the thing, is the bots actually... The bots are really strange in that they will actually use... Well, they will just, like... If there's a sentry anywhere near the map, near them, they all lock onto it like crazy. It's just a strange phenomenon. Compared to real people, which seem to see a sentry and just think, oh, I can't do anything. Like, most people just seem to run into... almost treat sentries as a bloody roadblock.
Bonus ducks!
Like, they just won't go past them because they don't know how to deal with them. But The bots prove that the easiest way to deal with a sentry is just to spam it with your whole team.
Bonus ducks.
Whee! Oh my god! And then body shot by the sniper. Because the sniper bots are like way better than real snipers. It's one of those funny things, it's like most of the bots are pretty brainless, but the snipers, if they move, you know, if they actually move up and stay in the field, they are ridiculously dangerous. Because they are pretty much 50-50 aimbot. You know, they will always deal at least 150 damage if they hit.
Bonus ducks.
And this point is unassaultable for the bots. I don't think the bots can even push past this point. I think it is actually impossible for them to go past this point on their own.
Ducks.
Because the red team just clusters so badly. And like, they just pop out of spawn, boom. And again, it's near a red spawn and it is blue spawn. But it looks like they're going because red team's basically given up. Yep.
Bonus ducks.
Boom! But I don't even think it is possible for the bots to take last on any of these maps.
Bonus ducks. Bonus ducks.
I just don't think it's possible because as long as last is next to the spawn, they can't take it. Like, it is just inevitable that the bots will win. It's just... It's like every bot just like picks a target and destroys it. It's... they all think as one. Like, what is this bot engineer doing? It's like figuring out what is this bot engineer doing. What is it doing? It didn't build anything, it's just running around aimlessly. What is this bot just... It's like, oh, look up, all of them just lock on and to a target and then destroy it. That's how they work. Oh, he's finally found a spot to build his teleport. But of course, the bots will just rape it the second it builds. Because that's how they work. Off you go. Off you go. I like how Mental Gem became an actual thing. And they will always prioritise a sentry as well. Oh no, they prioritise closest target. Oh, random shitballs on the heavies. But you know, at least the bots, they actually try. You can at least rely on your bot team to do something, unlike most people teams. That's the sad part, is you can't rely on people to do anything. Because at least, you know, even if they're not being very good, the bots at least try to do the objective. What the Oh, it's the NG bot again. It's the NG bot. I was wondering why the bloody hell there was a medic in our base. It's because it followed the NG bot. They are natural, the bots, but at least you can have fun with them, because unlike real people, they do things. Like, look at that scoreboard, even the worst ones are not like the bloody players where they're still in single digits after like an hour-long match. Which, the likes of Shaggy were. Ew, the sticky detonation. The stickies. Oh, the NGs have given up. That's authentic. Oh, random shittacles, and the heavy just immediately snaps onto you and you die. Like, I'm pretty sure the bot heavies will nearly always be like the top scoring on their team. Like, nearly all, without fail, the bot heavies will always be the top scoring on a team because they are just so retardedly powerful. Oh no, glorified toaster with legs is on our spy. Oh, they've got the teleporter up. Never lasts long. course, the bots do see you through walls, but then again, so do some players. One of the cancelled videos I did because it was just so bad. But there was a sniper who clearly had some sort of cheat where he could see him through walls and invisible spies, because he knew I used the what's it called, cloak and dagger, just to test the theory, and he never came. He just sat behind spawn because he knew I was there, and as soon as the match ended, someone capped. He came out of spawn. I was still cloaked because it was Carnival of Carnage, so you don't actually have the ability to, you don't actually lose the match per se. But he knew exactly where I was, and it was like, yeah, this guy clearly has some sort of cheat that lets him see through walls. But he wasn't a bot, so he didn't exploit. But it was suspicious how he could just, my suspicions were, the reason I was watching it was because my suspicions were because he knew that you were that someone was behind, waiting behind the spawn door where people don't normally look, for example there. And he knew that someone was there, and he just came out and immediately came around. And every hit he did was a crit, which is a bit odd. Even with melee, it's a bit odd when every hit is a crit.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
It's just one of those strange things. Is they're the more subtle cheats, but they're still cheats.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Oh, dead. Which one's my useless spy now? Not me's the spy. He was a. Yeah, that's gonna. The problem is the pills come quicker than activate chart. It's like the heavy is by far the most dangerous. Is it still? It's still POW. That's strange. Ours will check. Really random sentry spot. Really random, and it's gone. Because the bots just look at them. Look at them. They all just cluster. It's beautiful. The accuracy is a bit disturbing. Even long-range shotgun and they're doing 20 damage with it. It's a bit disturbing. But at least with the bots, you know the tricks they're gonna pull. You know they're gonna have impeccable aim and they're all gonna snap as one. But they all just swap as one. It is weird how the bots work, but at least you know they're gonna do it. You know what their limits are. They're not gonna pull off some cheap shit like players who just cheat, and have wall hacks. And you don't, and you also know that the bots are at least gonna.
Bonus ducks.
Oh, the sniper's being a cheap piece of shit again. And our sniper was then being a cheap piece of shit. It's just like if you're in range of the sniper, it is a case of it is just a dice roll if you're going to die or not.
Bonus ducks. Bonus ducks.
You know, it is a dice. It is effectively a dice roll.
Bonus ducks.
Oh no. The cut! Foul my aim!
Bonus ducks.
What the oh, right. They can spawn from up there. And all the bots pile out of that way because they all take the quickest route to the spawn. And that's something you can like rely on the bots to do, is to do that. Is you can rely on the bots to take this ridiculously quick route.
Bonus ducks.
When a dice roll's not in the favour, snipers are pretty useless. That's the thing, is the snipers are pretty useless when they don't have like this ridiculous dice rolling in their favour. Oh no, the heavy. It's like you know the bot heavy is by far the most dangerous thing.
Ducks.
What am I concentrating? There we go. And we win. It is possible to win if you help them. But don't be a heavy, because that takes away like the ridiculous aimbot heavy. You don't... It's like, notice, the heavy scored the most points on both teams by a considerable margin. I mean, just look at the scoreboard. Manco is the heavy. Power is the heavy. If you look at all the others, every other score is about 90 to 70. You know, it's in that sort of range. You know, it is pretty equal on both teams. But when you look at the heavies, they are just so far ahead of every other member of their team. But I'm going to call that. I'm going to get...
Begins in 30 seconds.
Okay. He knew I could see him just, like, flopping on a rock. Oh, yes, I'm just
Mission begins in 10
I'm just gonna do something fantastically dumb. See if I can actually just draw all the fire.
4, 3,
I put Buddha on because I know Buddha doesn't let you die.
Stand on the bloody point, you half-wit!
It's like, can I draw all the fire? It's 'cause I know I'm invincible. So I can actually just block the car, but I'm not going to be that cheap. I'm just going to see if I can actually... I'm not going to physically block the car. At least I try not to. That's my goal, is to pan as many things as possible. Oh, that's poor Spy. Oh, was that 3 crits in a row? 4, 5. Oh, 5 crits in a row, though. Revenge of the demo pan. I think it is possible, if you are invincible, to draw all their fire. I did say I'll go until this life ends. The hit detection is actually worse. Because TF2's dodgy... Part of TF2's... Why TF2's hit reg is so dodgy is because of lag compensation. That's part of the reason why TF2's hit reg is so bad. Is because of the dodgy hit reg. You know, it is lag compensation. The bots actually have like perfect. You know, the bots have bloody, because they're bots on a local. I'm talking about local server bots. Anything with server latency is going to be an issue. But on this is offline, so it is actually a case where, because it's offline, the bots actually do have perfect hit reg, which actually makes certain things harder to hit with and certain things easier. Like, you actually do have to aim a lot more. My pan's broken. How did that medic survive a crit? Like, you will never get kill credit. You know, you'd think with, you know, being melee exclusive would sort of reduce their threat to you, so they clearly don't operate on a threat-based system. Let's try to figure out how they actually work, like determine their targets, because it doesn't seem to be. There doesn't seem to be actually any priority over anything. And this bot spies always seem to go as me. They always seem to go as player. I wonder if that's deliberate. It's a pandemic. Or more precisely, pandemic. Oh no! They're actually capping! Well, that's... Yeah, but even with that ridiculous, like, just invincible push, I didn't dominate all of them, which is a bit odd, and the heavy is still, like, miles ahead of everything else. except me. And you can see that even with the bots, it's the same thing. Anyway, that is the end of this bot nonsense. Hopefully this is the end of Halloween, so I'm actually going to go turn off the bonus ducks. And that is the end of the video. I can't remember if I turned that off or not, but anyway. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as a list of all past videos. Don't forget to hit the like button, it helps YouTube's awful metrics system. Good bye! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.